What up, what up, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, just welcome back to another Madden 25 online rank match. And today, we have the Carolina Panthers going up against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this right here is an interesting matchup. My opponent is in the top 100. So, and he has a very, as we all know, a very good team. So, hopefully we can go on ahead and have success. Now, oh, look at that pancake, though. Want to go ahead and say, thank you to everybody who went ahead and checked out the Ether 3.0 pistol scheme, and people who actually tried it out and came back to leave feedback in the comment section. I really appreciate it. If you guys have tried it and you guys haven't left a comment yet, please leave in the comment section if it's able to work for you, if you've been able to have success. Now, it's a very run heavy scheme, so if you like the pass, then it's not going to be for you. But if you're having just trouble in Madden, like I said, like I was, this playbook has helped me out a ton. And if you did check out that video and you if you pay close attention to what it is I'm running, you'll get familiar with how it is I run the playbook and the plays and what I call in certain situations and whatnot. So again, man, I just hope a lot of people appreciate it. There's a lot of thank yous in the comment section, and I'm just glad to know that it helped you, if at all. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate anybody taking the time out to leave feedback on it. So right here, we ended up settling for a field goal. Was very close to the end zone. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get it done. Now, I feel like, the Seahawks have a very, very deadly pass defense. That is what makes them such a difficult team to beat in the game of Madden. If you're forced to pass, then you're in trouble. So I come right out the gates just trying to have a lot of success running the ball, making sure I have the ability to keep it on the ground and do well. Because if I get in that situation where I need to pass, I'm going to be in trouble, because the Seahawks are just so nasty at defending the pass. Right there, thankfully, he's out of bounds. Now, right here, he decides to go for it, and we end up sending a blitz. Now, there's two things you can do during a 4th and long situation. It's either, do coverage and hope that you can go on ahead and, play good defense, and hopefully he doesn't find anybody open, or send a blitz and hopefully you get to the QB before, the wide receivers could even run that far. And I usually play coverage, but now I'm realizing that blitzing is better of the two scenarios, because if his receivers have to run, 22 yards for a first down at least, if you send a blitz, then, his receivers will only get to about 12 yards before, that pressure gets to him. So, again, he owes us to another field goal. We're really not passing the ball too much. We're still just relying on the run game. Again, he has held me to a couple field goals, but it's like, what? I know it's going to be better for me in the long run. I got to, establish this run. Right there, we end up getting a huge sack, forcing a third and 7. He goes over the middle, and I was kind of in the area, but just not, where I needed to be to go on ahead and make that play. So, he's running with Marshawn, and Marshawn is a very, very tough guy to try and stop. He's a monster. And the Panthers do have a very good defense, so he's obviously our number one priority. Stop him and try and take him out the game if at all possible. Right, he goes over towards the left and he throws an interception. The kick is like, give it to me, baby. No, of you. That right there was a beautiful, beautiful jump route by the computer. And again, this is another started offensive drive in great territory. Right there, just a really quick pass over there to Steve Smith, and that dude is just a boss, man. So, really quick drag route, man. We only have a couple seconds. We are out of timeouts at this point, so we end up settling for a field goal. Another field goal. 3 offensive opportunities, 3 field goals. Yeah, I would have liked to get in the end zone, but we do have a 2-possession lead, so we can't complain about that. Our defense has been doing very well. We haven't allowed any points. He really hasn't been able to drive too much on me. We've been able to put him in 3rd and long, 4th and long situations, and that is, what you obviously love to have happen, when you're playing against somebody in Madden. So, and what we really want to do is just keep him away from the run, and it seems like we're able to do that so far. So far he's just coming out in heavy pass offense, and it's not like it makes it any easier because Seattle with Russell Wilson is like, look at this right here. Right, I know I'm losing my train of thought, but right here, it's a huge mistake. Like, you need to play smart when you're playing Madden. You can't just, make decisions like that are ultimately gonna cost you the game. Like right there, as we score a touchdown, it was 4th and I don't know how long. He's backed up at like the 20-yard line. My offense is struggling. Now, if he doesn't get it, yeah, he has held me to a couple field goals. Maybe he's thinking if I don't get it, I'll maybe hold him to another field goal. But there's a possibility where I just may score. Look how close I started the drive. Already, first down away from being within the 5-yard line. So it's like, to me, in that situation, punt the ball. Like I said, I've been struggling on offense this entire game. And that right there could possibly be a big difference maker of the game. Me scoring my first offensive touchdown. And I just felt like it was definitely a mistake to go for. Right there, don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. Somebody please give that gentleman a link to my channel. Do not throw the ball my way as we get a huge pick 6. And our defense have been absolutely just ferocious this game. And I really feel like that interception, that turnover on downs on that huge 4th down just changed everything. Again, be smart about it. Going forward on 4th down it can be a very good decision. If you're good for it on 4th down and start converting. What I realize is statistically, if you look at my stats, I convert 3rd downs at about 50%, 45, 40, somewhere around there. So you figure 4th down has to be less than that. When I was going for it on 4th down, you figure my 4th down conversion had to be about 40% or something like that. Yeah, it's good as we get another user interception right there. Yeah, it's great when you convert, but if you don't, you're just putting yourself in a deeper hole as we throw a horrible pass right there. And that's what I figured out. I was like, you know what? Punting the ball isn't always, the worst thing. It's like, yeah, I possibly could have went for it, possibly could have gotten it, but more often than not, you're going to fail on 4th down, at least for me. It's probably going to be somebody in the comment section say I haven't failed a 4th down conversion since Madden 96. But for me, for the most part, statistically, I'm going to fail more than I'm going to succeed. So it's better to just punt the ball and, rely on your defense to try and make a stop, And that's what I feel like he should have did. You know what I mean? I would understand if, my offense is unstoppable. He's having trouble stopping me. I'm scoring at will. But he's held me to a bunch of field goals. I really haven't moved the ball at all against him. And for him to take that risk and for me to be able to score my first offensive touchdown and then he threw a pick 6 and now, the score is just, getting out of reach. And I feel like that 4th down had a lot to do with it. But who knows, man? You can't, talk somebody out of playing how it is they're used to playing. Like I said, I been there, done that, went for it on 4th downs a lot, and it always feels great when you convert, but when you don't, you're like, damn, it's got the ball like 11 inches away. Why didn't I just punt? And our defense has been playing great, and that has nothing to do with me. I'm calling the same defensive plays as I always call, and in every single game that I play. Just the fact that the Panthers have a really, really, really good defense, man. The team is just stacked. They have playmakers on the front line, in the middle, and in the back end. They are just deadly on defense, man, and they are definitely showing it this game. Offensively, we did struggle. We did score one offensive touchdown so far this game, and it had to do with we started so damn close to the end zone on that drive. But, I felt like, first thing is first, man, we had to create a game plan. When you go up against Seattle, you need to know what it is you're doing. They're one of the better teams in the game. They're damn near a M.U.T team in online ranked match. You know what I mean? You need to set up a game plan. You can't play Seattle same way you're going to play the 49ers. You know what I mean? The 49ers it's easier to beat them with the pass than it is with the run. Seattle is easier to beat them with the run than it is the pass. And again, at least from my, experiences. From my experiences, it's easier to beat Seattle running the ball. So I wanted to come out and run, successfully, and have success with that. Man, going up against the 49ers, yeah, I try to run the ball, but I know I'm going to pass more against the 49ers than any other team in the game because they do so well stopping the run. This game is coming to an end. I hate, like, I know I didn't press anything at the end of the game, but it doesn't even show you, like, the amount of skill points you want. It just skips really quickly. I think you'll see it in a flash. I won like 8 points, I think, like 9 right there. We go on ahead and check out our recent opponent. His name is Pumpkin, and we see not the best record in the world, but decent. You know, to be in the top 100 and be, 100 and almost 70, means he's beating ballers. You know what I mean? For him to creep up in the top 100 with the record at 170 means when he wins a good amount of skill points. So he's beating good players to get in the top 100 with that record. So we go on ahead and we show his position in the top 100. We have gained ourselves another win streak after losing our last win streak of 25. So right here we go on ahead and we find him and we show that he is in the top. Where is he exactly? In the top 80. So you figure he lost 9 skill points. So you figure he was somewhere 60th or somewhere around there. So nonetheless, man, we dominated the game. We didn't even allow him to score, and we were very successful on defense, which transitioned into being successful on offense. So that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, you guys should already know your boy Jazz love each and every single one of y'all. I am out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.